Right, welcome everybody. I'm going to invite Joseph Barretta to welcome you, one of our collaborators from the Dome and the West Side Commons.
Thank you, Sippy. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. As Sippy said, I'm Joseph Barretta. I'm the Executive Director of the Dome Project. But I am here on behalf of both the Dome Project and Strikers Bay Neighborhood Council. Kelly Williams, the Executive Director of Strikers Bay, is very sorry that she couldn't be here, but we're very, very thankful. You have these programs, and I hope everyone has them. All the people that we want to thank are in the back. And so I promised Sippy that I will make this very, very short. So I will not go through all the people, but I do want to call out a few special folks. In particular, our Manhattan Borough President, Gail Brewer, who's been a huge supporter of not just this project, but also of Strikers Bay and the Dome Project. And of course, our council member, Helen Rosenthal, who has helped make this possible. I do want to thank the staff of both the Dome and Strikers Bay for bringing the kids together and collaborating on this project, but also the various volunteers that have helped make this possible. I know that CITYarts has brought in a lot of great volunteers from different organizations and different companies, from Credit Suisse to Louis Vuitton to even Youth Bridge and other youth organizations. So this was a big project. This project started a while back, even before I started at the Dome Project. So I think, like all good things, they're worth the wait. And so, lastly, I do want to thank Sippy and Ileana and CITYarts for bringing this to us. And lastly, the kids. Whose work is reflected here, and also the artists who have worked so hard, especially David and Ben, Todd, Richard, and Valentina. So thank you very much. And
Thank you, Joseph. And by the way, we are already planning another collaboration for next year on 94th and Broadway. It's our revolutionary Petunia mural that we had created about 22 years ago with the School of Visual Arts and the community. And I just spoke with one of the deans at School of Visual Arts, and she's going to bring the kids that worked with us, students from the School of Visual Arts 22 years ago, to work with the students of today and the Dome Project kids, as well as Art and Design High School. So you see, life goes on, and hopefully, since Alice Walker's poem, The Revolutionary Petunia, is on the wall, Alice Walker will come again to work with us, which will be wonderful. So now it's a pleasure for me to introduce someone I call my dear friend and a very special woman. She's not a politician. She is the one woman in this city that when she says it will be done, it's done. And much faster than you can think of. And this is our very special Gail Brewer, our borough president, and who actually gave us the first money to start the project 2 years ago.
This is her notebook. She gave me this notebook. I go everywhere with this notebook. It matches her jacket. Just kids, you know, she gave me this notebook, and it's very special. So I want you to know that everywhere I go, I still lose everything I'm supposed to remember, but I try to remember it, and thank you for my notebook. I love my notebook. It's very special. So I want to thank the kids in particular. As a council member with Rosalba Rodriguez, where did Rosalba go? She's here somewhere. We worked with the New York City Housing Authority to convince them that this space here would be better utilized by Strikers Bay Neighborhood Council, La Casa, and the Dome Project later. And I want you to know that just that effort has made a huge difference for kids and for young people. And so from that, being utilized on a more regular basis, having young people coming and going, having great programming. From that, you could go here to the mural. So there's always steps in government. I think Joseph knows this, Kelly knows this, CITYarts knows this. It's never, PD knows this, it's never like, okay, we have all the pieces, we're just gonna go forward. It's steps. And the big step was thanks to NYCHA that they changed the folks who are running the space to spaces being utilized in a better fashion. There's a wonderful resident association at the Hostos. Angelica is the president. She and her husband are very active in the tenant association. That is also a part of this mural because their ability to work with the residents, to have regular resident meetings, to have family day at NYCHA is a very important day. Every NYCHA development in New York City and probably all through the United States has a family day. Family day is when all the residents get together, we cook, we eat, we socialize, and people who used to live in the building come back. It's like the family reunion that you don't have except as a building. So family days are incredibly important. They're very important here at the Hostos. Even as one building, it has a very significant role in the neighborhood. And there are other, certainly the church down the street plays a role, the synagogue across the street plays a role. It's a very wonderful community in the broadest sense. But having this mural brings it all together. And that's what's so special, just having a lot that, you know, it's not green, doesn't have lots of trees, but it's open space. And now people can walk by who participated in this amazing painting. And I'm very fussy about how things look. This is fabulous. It's cheerful, it's designed properly. Of course, it wouldn't be any other way when you're in charge, I know. But I think the young people will feel proud, keep it in good shape. But it's so cheerful and it's so engaging and it's so big. It'll draw people in, and then they may not know the history of the Family Day and Strikers Bay and the Dome Project, but what they'll see is that a lot of young people and a lot of really good artists got together and made the neighborhood a better place. And that's good for NYCHA, that's good for the Commons, which I believe this is what I just call it Strikers Bay and Dome, but I know it has a name. And it's just good for the whole city. So I just want to give you a little history of how important and how it all fits together and how the mural, thanks to all of you, brings everybody to one place. And you know, if we are on the Upper West Side, you hear about all the wealth and so on. It's hard sometimes to be a NYCHA resident and know that all of this is going around. So to have your own mural that you produced and that you worked with artists on, it says to the rest of the neighborhood, we're really top-notch, we're great artists, we understand what bringing a mural and art to the community means, and it gives them even more self-esteem and quality to be part of such a high quality piece of art. So it'll be long-lasting. Congratulations to everybody, but particularly to CITYarts and their amazing leader. Thank you very much. Thank you, kids in particular.
And I didn't even pay her for that. She's my best PR. Thank you so much. Well, I always say when kids create, they do not destroy, right? When you love creating and you are involved in the creative process, it's a constant love and development of their skills, of their ideas, of their thoughts, of their coming together with other kids. You are now becoming our guardians, right? You will guard this wall?
Yes.
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 Yes. Are you putting your hand up to say yes? I swear? Yes. Okay, okay. You see, this is the idea of CITYarts. The idea is that every project is unique. Every project is like a puzzle for me. The pieces of the puzzle are coming together. It cries for attention. We have to do something about it. It was about 3 years ago. And yes, Joseph is right. You know, we started the collaboration before he came on board. But then once he came on board, we brought Kelly and the other, Christine, thank you, Christine, and the other staff, and they brought the kids. He brought his kids from the dome who are a little older, and unfortunately they are not here, but hopefully they are in school. But I must say, the beauty of each and every one of the kids, understanding the creative process and listening to our artists, whether it's David or Todd or Mikey or Valentina or Ben, they understood that they are taken seriously. And once they were taken seriously, they had to produce the best they could. So here they are. And I'm going to invite Louis, where is Louis? Come on, Louis, to tell you a little bit about how he felt about this creative process. So tell me a little bit about your painting experience.
Interesting.
One more word.
Fun.
That's good. A little more.
Hard work. Hard work. Creative.
Yes, and?
Great of it.
Yeah,
I forgot.
oh, you can
And funny.
funny.
Special.
Special. It is very special, and afterwards we're going to invite all the artists to take you on a tour and really tell you the stories, the little and big stories with the kids themselves, how it happened. And if you are looking at your program, Luis is actually in the photograph, painting right here, and then your photo is right here inside, right? And we can see you too, right? That's wonderful. But now I have a very special introduction here. Two of our policemen are here, and they are the good guys that are helping things happen in the community and help the kids continue behave in the best way possible, right? And they are also removing graffiti, not from our murals, because it's never there, but from above. Can you come over and just give us a little bit of your wonderful service to the community?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi everybody, my name is Captain Marlon Laren. I'm the commanding officer of the 24th Precinct. This is Officer Alex Acevedo. He's our graffiti coordinator. So when we see something like this, we can really take a deep breath because like the borough president said, this is going to be lasting. Because people that like to deface property, when they see something like this, they really think twice about it and they move on. Because even they get a strong sense of conviction that they wouldn't want to tarnish something as beautiful as this. This is really imagination and creation just bursting out, and all of the colors are appeasing to the eye, and it really takes you in. So very nice job, guys.
Hold my Halloween scissors. Okay, Halloween scissors. Now, as you can see, we have all the artists here. David, Valentina, put your hand up. These are the wonderful artists that helped us out, Todd and Mikey and Ben. Where is Ben? Ben and Richard. Okay. It's okay, just stand over here. They will give you a little tour later on by the mural, so do not go away. Get each one of them to tell you about the process. They will love it. Okay, are we ready? Yes! Okay, open it please. Okay, on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hallelujah, and thank you all so very much. And now the mural is open to be viewed and toured. And thank you artists, and thank you sponsors, and thank you kids. Now the mural is yours. Okay?
You're welcome.
Okay.